Back here in New York City, the man accused of killing UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson, he's due back in a courtroom here in just a few hours. This is the first appearance since December for 26-year-old Luigi Mangione, who has so far pleaded not guilty to both state and federal charges. Let's bring in CBS News national correspondent Nikki Battiste, who's tracking all of this. Nikki, what do we expect to happen today? Because the trial itself isn't even underway yet.
Errol, today is really procedural. What we might find out is a trial date for the New York State case. Perhaps there'll be some motions about evidence or discovery the judge will consider. But I think what is most interesting to viewers is that we will see Luigi Mangione for the first time in about 2 months. I think people will wonder, what's his behavior like? What's his demeanor like? Will he try to say something when he's walking into the courtroom, or will he be calm? We saw him be a little bit defiant in his first hearing. Will that happen again today?
We just replayed some of the footage from the last time that we saw him arriving in New York, surrounded by so much security. And this is a hearing for the state case, but viewers should remember there are federal charges against him as well. What's happening on that front?
Right. 4 of the 20 counts against Mangione are federal, 2 for stalking, 2 each for murder with the use of a firearm. It's the murder with the use of a firearm that makes Mangione eligible for the death penalty. But prosecutors have not said yet whether or not they would pursue it. There is a hearing coming up in March for his federal case.
And you bring up a good point. There is the possibility of the death penalty here, but you also have, because of the attention this case has received, because of its connection to the healthcare industry, so much attention from people as well. Has that changed, and how is that impacting Mangione's defense?
The attention does not seem to have waned. In fact, Mangione's lawyers created a website, and on it is a legal defense fund that has about $500,000 now. But what's really important for people to remember that this case is about justice for Brian Thompson, who was murdered and who has two sons and a wife at home. And at the end of the day, that's what this is about.
That's right. A widow, 2 children left now without, a pillar of their lives. Nikki, thank you so much for those updates.